Hello and welcome to our People to People Group 2025 Marketing and Digital Market Update. My name is Aiden Boast. I'm the temporary specialist recruitment team leader here in our Sydney, New South Wales office at People to People. On today's show, what key trends are shaping the market and digital landscape in 2025? We're joined today by Nicole Clarke, co-founder at Shazamme, and Karl Sullivan, marketing manager at Ingham Motor Group, to unpack the key trends shaping the marketing landscape across Australia and New Zealand in 2025. We will cover what's driving change in marketing in 2025. Are marketing teams set to expand this year? And what trends will shape the future of marketing? But first, let's kick off with a look at what's really happening in the marketing and digital recruitment market right now. So marketing recruitment in 2025 is continuing to evolve, with businesses prioritizing strategic planning, customer experience, and social media as a key skill area. Lead generation at 60% and brand awareness at 54% remain to be the top marketing priorities, while automation and AI, although still secondary at 13%, are gaining ground. The industry is cautiously exploring tech-driven solutions as part of long-term marketing strategies. While 65% of marketing teams plan to grow in 2025, actual hiring remains somewhat muted at 42%, of businesses saying they're not planning any new hires this year. When hiring does occur, it's focused on junior roles like marketing assistants, coordinators, and reflecting tighter budgets and a need for generalist skill sets. AI is already reshaping the landscape, especially in content creation at 41%, creative asset production at 27%, and SEO at 21%. Reports show staff turnover is stable for most teams, with 58% reporting no significant changes, but resourcing continues to be a concern. 56% of teams say they're under-resourced, but despite that, 89% have adopted AI tools to boost efficiency. Organizations are now placing greater emphasis on adaptable, cross-functional talent with strong digital and creative skills. Looking at what's driving recruitment, replacements at 34% and business growth at 27% are the main triggers. The most in-demand roles are marketing assistants, 21%, coordinators at 16%, and social media managers at 14%. Overall, marketing teams in Australia and New Zealand are trying to balance tight resources with the need for innovation and adaptability in a fast-changing market. All the insights we've just shared and the conversations we're about to have are drawn directly from our 2025 Employment and Salary Trends report. This comprehensive report is built off thousands of survey responses from job seekers and employees across Australia, New Zealand, and the UK. It looks at the latest workplace hiring and job seeker trends and can help you and your business make more informed decisions. If you'd like a deeper dive into salaries, benefits, and workplace trends across your market, request a copy by scanning the QR code on screen right now at any point during this live stream, or you can click the link in the comments below. So to break down more about what's happening in the market, we're joined first today by Nicole Clarke, the co-founder of Shazamme. Shazamme is a global recruitment website technology provider with a mission to revolutionize recruitment and marketing. Shazamme offers a no-code, drag-and-drop platform that enables recruitment agencies, staffing firms, and corporate talent teams to build and manage a high-performing SEO-optimized websites without the need for coding expertise. So welcome, Nicole, and thank you for joining today.
Thank you so much, Aiden.
So I had a couple of questions. I wanted to ask, what has been you and your team's experience over the last 12 months? And have you seen any changes in turnover or retention around marketing for clients that you work with?
The changes over the last 12 months have been extreme. Like, we've got AI, we've got different requirements in marketing now where, the game is changing. We're in the Wild West right now with AI entering not only the search engines, but everything we do and how we do it. So I think as we sit here right now, it's almost a bit like when the internet first and Google launched, there's so many opportunities. So as far as we've got over 800 clients now across the world, and a large proportion of them do have marketing people. I think we're seeing a lot of things around people trying to offshore, trying to reach out to other countries that potentially have better value labor than in their home countries. That comes with its own pitfalls, obviously. There's the remote working, there is the management of those people, and also making sure that the quality of the content you're pushing out is quality. And it can be hard to manage. So definitely seeing a lot of outsourced resources coming into the space. The other thing is around the AI. So as most people would be aware right now, AI can do a lot of marketing functions. The days of paying a lot of money to write blogs and different social content is starting to slow down. However, someone still needs to manage that and make sure it's all about the quality. And it's going to be interesting to see where we're at today, where there's going to be a lot of content being pumped out that's AI driven, that's good quality and relevant, but there's going to be a lot of noise out there. So I think we still need to keep the human aspect as part of our marketing strategies. But we're seeing, people adding to the teams remotely. We're seeing them embrace AI. And I think still solid, good quality marketing managers and overseers are very important in this space.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's and it's good to hear that people are embracing it, because I think when it first got introduced, it was such a scary thing. Like that AI is going to take my job seems to be the biggest conversation at the moment. But yeah, good to hear that people are embracing it and then adapting to it, I guess. What has been the biggest marketing opportunities and challenges that you've seen over the past year?
The opportunities are definitely to embrace AI. That's going to drive forwards the quality of the content you push out. However, you need to manage that properly, and there's lots of ways to do that by getting the AI to actually understand your business before you ask it to pump content out. So that's really important. That's really, I think, exactly what you said before, Aiden. People are scared about AI and how they manage it and whether it is going to take their jobs or not. But what the advice to anyone who's listening to this is, you have to embrace it. The world is changing. The way we search is changing. The way we create everything from technology to content is changing, and you need to be trying to understand it as best you can. The people who do understand it will be the ones that stay in their jobs for the future. There's no doubt.
Yeah, no, that's really great insights, Nicole. Thank you so much. So I'd like to shift the gears slightly now and bring in our second guest for today, Karl Sullivan, who's the marketing manager at Ingham Motor Group. Ingham is one of New Zealand's largest family-owned car dealership groups, with over 20 locations representing 12 leading automotive brands across the North Island. With decades of experience, Ingham is known for its award-winning service, a wide range of new and used vehicles, and a commitment to delivering excellence in sales, servicing, and customer care. Thank you for joining us today, Karl. How are you?
Thank you, Aiden. I'm doing well.
Good, great. So a couple of questions for you as well. So what has been you and your team's experience in the last 12 months? And again, have you seen any changes in the turnover of retention around marketing for your teams that's different than the previous years?
Yeah, look, I think the vehicle retailing sector, it's been a bit of a roller coaster, and I'm sure most other people in the industry would agree, especially in New Zealand with the addition of road user charges on electric vehicles and plug-in hybrids, combined with new brands entering into the market, So it's definitely keeping things interesting and the team busy. Um, with regards to turnover and retention around marketing, there's been a bit of a shift in demand as we work with those new brands that are coming into the market. There's been pressure on team deadlines, increased workloads, but we've got a really passionate team around us. They're all really passionate about the products that we work with. So there haven't been any changes in the staff turnover.
That's good. Oh, great. And what has been the biggest marketing opportunities and challenges you've seen over the past year?
I think we've had a bit of an industry-related marketing challenge where consumers are holding onto their vehicles for longer, whether that's because of tough economic climate or a more competitive market where longer vehicle warranties are being offered. Yeah, but as for marketing opportunities, I think there's been that increased awareness of artificial intelligence and how companies are adopting it, which is leading to a need for more brand authenticity. As AI evolves and becomes more challenging to distinguish from human-created content, there's that opportunity to incorporate regular, authentic content into your long-term strategy. A good example could be user-generated content, which is a powerful tool.
Yeah, great. No, that's really interesting. Thanks, Karl. And I'd like to bring both of you back now and get a bit more of a quick fire questions and get some different perspectives on the market. So I'll start with you, Nicole. Nicole, in our recent 2025 report, 65% of marketing teams plan to grow. Are you seeing the same trend with clients that you work with or even in your organization? And where do you see as the best way to attract talent in the market this year?
Wow, there's a lot of content that I could pump out there, but really, yes, I think people do want to grow their marketing team. There is no question that marketing drives a business and inbound leads. For our market being in recruitment, so we're looking at attracting not only job seekers, but also employers that want to engage with a recruitment brand to find talent. So I think we are seeing people want to add headcount. I think people are grappling, as they always have with marketing. If there's economic instability, often people pull back on marketing. But at the end of the day, you need to be driving that forwards. Otherwise, you will get left behind. You can't be reactive with that. You need to keep doing it. So I think that is so important for the future is marketing, and we're seeing people bring teams on board to literally do that, whether it's outsourced. So yeah, definitely looking to increase.
I'd be lost without the marketing team here at People to People. So yeah, definitely support that too. Karl, our report for this year found that 41% of employers are investing in upskilling their marketing staff. Has L&D or other employee benefits played a significant role in your retention strategy, and what outcomes have you seen as a result?
Yeah, learning and development, it's certainly a benefit that our team utilize, whether that's upskilling on the latest trends or attending networks and networking and workshop events. Personally, I think an additional benefit that's a little bit more unique to our industry is just learning about the advancements in vehicle technology and test driving the latest cars. Look, outcomes from this, it involves really understanding our products and learning what features prospective buyers would be interested in, and then utilizing that in our promotions.
Yeah, cool. That's interesting. Thank you. And Nicole, what critical skills do you believe both junior and senior professionals, marketing professionals, need to succeed in 2025?
Interesting. We've had this debate not long ago. So for me, looking at bringing any marketing people into any companies that I'm seeing be successful in this space is the ability to adapt and try new things. But importantly, you must be analytical. Like I know for People to People, you do an amazing job of tracking and data and analytics around what am I actually doing? Is it converting and is it working? Otherwise, why are we wasting time and money on it? So I think you can pump a lot of money into marketing, but if you can't actually track it, we need people in marketing that are smart, that bring a vibrancy and a new insight into what marketing is, but they must be technologists. So if you don't understand technology, unfortunately, old school marketing isn't going to cut it like it used to. And the debate we had, which is interesting, is everyone can pump out lots of content, but I think we're going to see a bit of a full circle where it's like what we're doing right now. It's humans connecting with humans, and actually you can trust in the people rather than just words that you're seeing or hearing by a bot.
Yeah, I've seen so many resumes where you can just tell they're AI generated, and I've actually caught people out and they couldn't actually come up with an example of, one of them said increased employee satisfaction rate by 50%, and I said, how did you do that then? Tell me exactly how you did that. And they just couldn't come up with it because it was all AI. So yeah, that human element, like I know a gut feeling that someone's really good for that role. I don't think AI is ready or advanced enough to have that gut feeling. So yeah, it's definitely part of our world as well as important. And Karl, wanted to find out how AI is transforming marketing specifically. So what specific impacts have you observed over the last 12 months?
Yeah, I think the biggest way that AI is transforming marketing is improving efficiencies. Time that's spent doing those routine, low impact tasks is freed up for more strategic initiatives. Specific impacts that I've seen, it's the advancement in predictive analytics. I previously mentioned how consumers are holding onto their vehicles for longer. With AI, we're able to leverage that historical data, find out more about previous purchase patterns, maintenance cycles, and other lifestyle indicators. And then we're able to look at, when consumers are looking to upgrade their vehicles.
Cool. That's really interesting. And lastly, Nicole, I know we talked a lot about AI, but what other key trends do you expect will continue to make an impact by 2030?
I think it's going to be around personalization, being able to personalize a user journey and an experience and serve them up what they want to see. I think it's going to be about a lot of video content and human content, as I mentioned earlier. I think that we're going to see some dramatic shifts as, if I had $1 for every time AI was mentioned, but where it gets smarter and a lot more opportunities open up. But I think people need to be thinking to the future state, because the way we see things at the moment from a marketing perspective, where we post freely onto social media platforms and things like that, potentially are going to start to change as companies try to monetize that advertising. I think we're going to see that. And I also think that the actual environment from a marketing standpoint is going to change massively as we see the entry of glasses that will actually visually show you things as you wear them. So I think that the way, especially when you think of cars and different things as well, like, being able to be looking at a Porsche or whatever and actually seeing it in your glasses and the price and the feeling behind it, they're all music, all sorts of things are going to be available. Different technologies will be being released that will change marketing as we know it.
Yeah, definitely. Well, a big thank you to both for your time today and for giving us some really great insights into the market. If anyone's watching today and wanting to reach out and get in touch with either Nicole at Shazamme or Karl at Ingham Motor Group, you can visit the comments for all the information below. Thanks once again. I really appreciate your time.
Thank you.
So just a reminder that all the insights shared today are based off our 2025 Employment and Salary Trend Report. If you'd like a deeper dive into salaries, benefits, and workplace trends across your market, request a copy by scanning the QR code on screen now or click the link in the comments below. Lastly, whether you're looking to grow your career or build your team with the right talent, the People to People Group can help. As an award-winning recruitment agency, we operate across Australia and the United Kingdom. Across the ditch in New Zealand, we're proudly recruited over 23 years through Frog Recruitment with offices in both Auckland and Wellington. And in South Australia, Edge Recruitment are Adelaide's leading specialists in property, real estate and general administration roles. Contact details are on screen now, or see the links in the comment to reach out to one of your teams today. And that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining us today for our special marketing and digital market update. See you next time.